Hello everyone, myself Ash, and today's video is about creativity, okay, and how you can start anything that you want. And I personally believe that everyone is creative enough, talented enough to start the thing that they have in their mind to express all the things. Because what I personally think is that you can please everyone, okay, not everyone is going to like what you have to share, what you have to do, or even your point of view, even your way of living. Not everyone is going to like it, and not everyone matter. Actually, to be honest, in your life not everyone should be mattered, okay. So that's the thing, like, you can create anything that you want. And um there are some things that why people don't create stuff. Like, first of all, we are living in a world, like, on social media it is so prevalent that everything is kind of aesthetic. People need to be like kind of looking perfect, okay, having the perfect thing to start something, to uh, feel that they are, that they can share something. They need the feel to be perfect before even starting the thing, okay. They need to, like, we all know that in order to have something we first have to do the thing. But because of social media and because of the thing that we want to be aesthetic enough, we are being like, I have to be first and then try. And it is just totally like, we have just changed the places of the things, and that's not how things work, okay. People feel like, I need to show them like that I am perfect, okay, that I have all the things that it is required to start something, okay. Like, for example, if you want to be a creator, okay, and the thing that is about me is, I can share it with my example. For example, I talk about manifestation and stuff like that, but I am just sharing only 10% on this channel, okay? I'm not sharing everything. Sometimes, even though I talk about how you shouldn't be in this kind of frequency, you shouldn't behave like this, and a lot of stuff like that, but it doesn't mean that I am 100% the way that I show on social media. Sometimes I lose my, you know my conscience, and sometimes I uh, behave in a way that I completely feel wrong, okay, that I completely feel like this is not how I really want to behave, but I behave regardless, because we are humans. We are not 100% perfect. We can be 100% perfect. We This is life. Sometimes life happens and we happen with it, okay. Things happen with life. So that's the thing. People really are like, they don't understand that on social media people only show their 10%, their perfect moments, okay, the moments that they have refined for years to show up like that 10%, okay. And just because when they see this 10%, they wanna be the 10% all the time, and this is something that is not possible. And that's why we feel like we are not, we are not worthy enough to share some things with the world, because we are not looking like the 10% that is on social media. And if you are someone who is falling for this thing, please, it is not happening. People are really showing only 10% of their lives on social media. And all of the creators, all of the people you see on social media have their normal lives. They feel sad, they feel unhappy, they feel lonely, and they sometimes feel like they are losing in all the areas of their life, and it is completely normal. uh, the fact that is important is that you wake up the next day and you still do the thing that you wanted to do, regardless how unhappy or how unworthy you feel, okay. That's the thing. That's the real life, and that's how life happens, I believe, really. And then thing is that people should realize that all of us have different lives. All of us have learned different things from our different um, lives, okay. if I am looking at certain thing and people, someone around me also looking at a certain thing, then you know both of us are going to perceive that thing in different way, based on our based on our days, based on our experience. For example, we are looking at a dog. Okay, there is me and there is someone else. We both are looking at a dog, and I'm scared of dog, kind of. Okay, so I will not find the dog cute or anything like that. I will feel like I just have to go somewhere else, not here. Okay, anywhere but here. But the other person like dogs. Okay, they have a nice experience with dogs. Okay, so they are like, the dog is so cute and stuff like this. So both of us are perceiving the same scene with different thoughts, different beliefs, different experiences. And the same happens with our creative life, with the things that we create, with the things that we start, because we perceive life differently. Okay, uh, we have different ideas regarding the same thing. We can share different things with people who are like us. Okay, uh, for you those who are on my channel, you may feel some kind of likeness for me. Like someone may like my way of talking, someone may like the topics that I talk about, and different things. Okay, and those who don't like me, I'm sure there are some people who don't like me. They are like, I talk very in a weird sense, or maybe I talk like this, or maybe the topics that I talk about are weird, or things like that. And it's completely normal because they both of uh, the audience perceive life differently. They don't find these topics very important to their life, and it is really, really completely normal because they haven't gone through the things that we have gone through, and maybe these are not the important topics for them, for their current state in their life. Maybe there are more important things than that I'm sharing, and it's really very, very okay. So the thing that I am trying to say is that the thing that you are going to start, you are going to be very unique in it. Your audience is going to be uniquely attracted to you because you are creating that stuff, and because they have some life experiences that are related to your life experiences, and they like the way that you express those stuff. Okay, so it's very personal, it's very you. Okay, the way you say something, the way you start something, the way you create something, it's unique, it's different, and everyone is different. That's why I believe that there is no such thing as saturation, market saturation, unless you follow the crowd. Okay, if you are following, like, I have to be like this person, I have to be like that person, instead of being like someone who you are, being like what you wanted to be. If you are being yourself, there is always going to be a place for you where you want to make your place. Okay, so that's how you are worthy to do the stuff that you wanted to do. If you feel like, it is so saturated, believe me, it is not. It is definitely not. Okay, and there is the need, I really believe that if there is something that, as much as social media have grown, we still don't have every answer. Okay, sometimes I have so many things on my mind and I want to search for them, I want to ask for them. I don't have so many, I don't think so I have people around me that can answer some of the things that I want to search about. Okay, and even if I search them from, Google or YouTube or ChatGPT, you know there are no answers, there are still no answers. I mean, sometimes maybe I can't um, search it in the right way, or sometimes I can't ask it in the right way, but still the answer is not there. And that's why I believe that there are still some stuff that is not on social media that people need. And that's why I personally believe that if there is something that you really believe that you should be creating on social media, then you should be doing it. Okay, you should be doing it because there is nothing like, first of all, again, I have talked about it, that you are going to share it in your way. Okay, no one can replace you. Then the thing is, the problem is specific. Okay, there are not enough answers. Sometimes the topics are silly, like how can we speak, how can we speak to new people, and even while searching for these things we can get the answer that we want to speak. Okay, we still don't get the answers, we get all the tips and all the things, but still something doesn't click. Okay, the answers that we want are not there. Okay, maybe you can answer those stuff. Maybe you have something that people really want to learn, that people really um, are searching, and that is not there on social media, because again I'm saying there is not enough stuff on social media right now. Okay, and yeah, that's fine. I don't really think that ChatGPT can understand all the stuff. Okay, so again, it's very subjective, it's very personal, and you know, creation is very necessary. Okay, when you create things, you give it a touch of you, like how you have lived your life, how you have, sometimes when I see creators, when I see people sharing anything like that, it's a lot that you can gasp about them. It's how they view life, how they see things that happened in their life, and a lot of this stuff. And that's why it's very personal. That's why so it's kind of a bonding that we do with our audience and with anyone who is watching us. Like they get to know all of the things that you have learned, all of the things that you have to say, and I really believe that if you are someone like, people don't get me, and people really, I don't have my people, I don't have my community, and people don't understand what I'm saying, say it on social media. Really, say it on social media. You are going to find your people. Definitely you are going to find your people. I mean, it's so vast. Okay, it's so vast, and I think we kind of are in era where everyone thinks that people are not getting them. Everyone. Okay, and this really just say to create more, to engage more, to talk what's going on in your mind. Okay, and take it a little bit lightly. You don't have to just succeed in the first step. Okay, create for the sake of creation, not for the sake of that I'm going to make a lot of money and do this and do that. You will make a lot of money when people really get you, the things that you are sharing, but unless, it should be a byproduct, it shouldn't be the main goal. And unless, create for the sake of creation. Okay, and again, Allah loves those who create. Okay, Allah loves those, if you have put that idea in your heart, it's for implementation. Okay, it's for, sometimes, if you have experienced that stuff, I don't know, but sometimes we are going through kind of situation and we don't know the way out of that, and suddenly you get a idea in your heart that maybe this may be the way. Okay, and you don't know from where you get that way out. Okay, that's how ideas work. If Allah have put something in your heart, just do that. The later stuff can be helpful later. Okay, you don't have to figure out all of that once. So I mean, I think that's it for this. So just create, just create, and that's it. Bye.